citizens of the free world. This is Hvmc, the world's top cop with news insight. As we have all seen, the racial terrorists invaded the U.S. Capitol. In doing so, some of these racial terrorists took it upon themselves to be creative in their animalistic behavior along with their violence. They took human poo-poo, boo-boo, and smeared it all over the hallways in the U.S. Capitol. And if that wasn't enough, they took their own urine and created little ponds of urine in the U.S. Capitol. They got even more creative and began to create their own yellow brick road of boo-boo, the bottom of their shoes. They made trails all across inside the U.S. Capitol. They stole artifacts, vandalized within the structure of the Capitol, destroyed property. I tell you, Derek Chauvin's house was better protected by the police officers there than the U.S. Capitol Police and all areas of agencies there who failed to do the right thing against these racial terrorists. Louisville, Kentucky Attorney General property had more arrests than those who invaded the U.S. Capitol by these racial terrorists. You should know, citizens of the free world, that this kind of evil that I've been speaking of is nowhere near done. They have now been given even more leeway to commit more injustice, crimes, and hatred like you have never witnessed before in your lifetime. And all citizens across this country need to be prepared for what is to come. For great darkness, and I see much death coming as a result of this level of evil that has been left to spew out into this country by the failure of police agency leaders and leaders across this country who have allowed the innocence of blood to be shed for no reason is now being rewarded with evil upon themselves. And there will be no other way but for the Almighty God to come in and intervene on behalf of those who have received no justice for hundreds of years.